What's going on, guys? So I got a special show today because all yesterday I was engaged in social media warfare with some social justice warriors, the alphabet people and Black Twitter, which is funny as hell to me because the best part about being me is that I'm an individual first. I'm a free thinker. So I got my own thoughts, I got my own perspectives, I got my own feelings, and they aren't dictated by a group's identity or some indoctrinated fallacious ideologies that certain groups may think I should feel the same way that they do about or align with in that regard. I say whatever I want. I say whatever I feel. I say whatever I think. I say whatever I believe. And 99% of the time, I can back up what I say, whether it's my own personal perspective or it's actual scientific fact. But when you say things that certain groups dislike, they tend to play victim. They want you to believe that they're victims. They want you to believe that you did something wrong. They use ad hominem. They try to manipulate you and shame you. And I'm a lot more stoic than that. That kind of stuff don't work on me. Nobody can scare me into thinking the way that they want me to think. I'm an independent thinker. I'm a free thinker. I'm Q first. I pick the groups that I identify with if I so choose to pick a group that I identify with outside of myself. But social media warfare. Let me tell y'all what happened on Facebook and Black Twitter. But before we dive into it, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, leave your thoughts if you want to. If you are an analytical, objective, logical, independent individual, a free thinker like I am, definitely turn on your notifications because y'all gonna want to follow me after this episode. So now let's get into it. So I was on Facebook yesterday. My Facebook has blown up over the past month for whatever reason. I don't know why or how, but it has. My friends limit is at the 5,000 limit, and I have about 2,000 additional followers on my Facebook. So one of the interesting phenomena that I noticed as my follower increased, so did my gay following, male gay followers. And I'm not gay, and I'm not accustomed to seeing a whole bunch of thirsty men comment on my pictures and call me pet names and just say things that really I just don't agree with. I just don't like it. I don't appreciate it at all. I'm not gay. I don't like men coming at me like I'm gay, and I'm entitled to that. That's my right. I don't have to like that. So being overwhelmed by the amount of gay men that have been commenting and DMing me and just being blatantly disrespectful after I've stated on several occasions on Facebook that I'm not gay and I don't appreciate it, I proceeded to say, if you're gay and you comment on my posts, I'm going to block you. And I meant that. Of course, having a lot more gay followers than I'm used to and what I normally had, they didn't appreciate that very much. But I don't give a shit because it's my Facebook. It's my page. I'm allowed to say what I want. I'm going to say what I want. And as long as I have control over that block button and who can follow me and who can comment and control over my Facebook period, I'm going to continue to filter it the way that I want to filter it. But I had some individuals who didn't like what I had to say very much. Look at these comments. The first one said, imagine if I said black instead of gay. Definitely racist. Just like your post is homophobic. My man's tried to compare racism to homophobia. First of all, I'm not homophobic because I'm not scared of gay people. You know, I'm not one to validate all these social justice warrior terms, these sociological constructs that people have conjured up because they want people to feel bad about their preferences or the way they perceive something or the way that they feel about something. I'm not one of those individuals. And honestly, if that makes me look homophobic, as I told him, I don't give a shit. I don't want gay men coming at me. And if I can stop gay men from blowing kissy faces and putting hard eyes on my pictures and everything, I'm going to stop that. Because if I said it once and you don't respect it and you continue to do it, as many did continue to after that, you'll find yourself on the block list as they found themselves. Another one was, if there, T-H-E-R-E. I think you meant they are, T-H-E-Y apostrophe E-R-E, but people are stupid. People are idiots. If they're reaching out to you in large numbers, you've given that gay vibe, or maybe you've messed with someone gay on the low and word got out. Really? Is that my only two options? It has to be one of those two things. It has to be that I'm gay on the low and I did something with somebody and word got out. Or I just give off that gay vibe. What is a gay vibe through pictures? Like, I had a guy tell me you can sense energy through pictures. How the fuck can you sense energy through pictures? Where are these people? These people are lobotomized imbeciles. There's no excuse. There's no other way to explain this. How the hell do you sense energy through pictures? Somebody explain that to me. Somebody comment below and let me know how you sense energy through pictures, because that's a new one. I would love to see the psychological study that deems that a phenomenon. But back to this dude talking about those are my only two options. It can't be the fact that I'm just not attracted to men and I don't want nothing to do with men and I don't want to see men constantly thirsting over my pictures. It can't be the fact that gay men are just as sexual as heterosexual men and they act just like heterosexual men do. You ever follow Instagram models? You see how many thirsty men comment on their pictures despite the fact that those women don't be interested, and they still continue to comment and call her baby and say all types of things. It can't just be that men are pigs, including gay men. I've had 3 gay men approach me or say something to me in my whole life. When I was down in New Orleans and I was with my mom and my sister, I had a group of gay men yell out that I was sexy. I didn't take too kindly to that. I had another gay man when I was up in New York. He asked my mom about me, and my mom was like, he don't do that. He don't go that way. And he still proceeded to try to tell my mom he was going to turn me out. It took everything in me not to engage. Because that's the thing. It ain't about the fact that you gay. It's about the fact that you're going to impose your will onto me. After I've said, I don't roll that way, I'm not interested. You're going to continue to disrespect the fact that I just said that and do whatever you feel is necessary. That's inappropriate. You deserve to be punched in your fucking jaw. It's that simple. But another one was, aren't you a public figure or something? Wasn't you on the Shade Room? Yeah, I was on the Shade Room. So what? Me being on the Shade Room has nothing to do with my thoughts and my feelings and my beliefs towards certain things. A compliment is a compliment. No, sir, a compliment is not just a compliment. Compliment is not just a compliment. It is not. A compliment from a gay man means nothing to me because I'm not gay. These people are idiots, man. They idiots. These people are idiots. Why would a gay compliment hold the same weight that a compliment from a woman holds? Somebody explain this to me. If you look good and you accept a friend request from a gay guy, you're going to get bombarded with pictures. We in 2020, thirsty people aren't gender specific. The Shade Room boosted your ego to Kanye West level. Shade Room didn't boost my ego to nothing. This is not ego. This is reality. This is how I feel. This is what I'm entitled to. This is my humanity. It's my individuality. I'm not going to be somebody anybody else wants me to be. I'm not going to water myself down for anybody or anything. This one was funny. The media would eat you alive with these kinds of posts. If you were to go on Love Island, Said that because Love Island producers have reached out to me and The Bachelor producers have reached out to me to be on both Love Island and The Bachelor, and I declined. I don't need to go to find love. I can find love on my own. No company will want to be associated with any endorsements. Well, sir, that's not true because there are several companies that I have small partnerships with. So, that doesn't matter. Clever use of your words, not so clever as a public figure. I didn't ask to be a public figure. I don't care if they made me a public figure. I'm not changing who I am. If I become famous, it's going to be because of who I am. Nothing about me is going to change. I'm not compromising nothing about myself to please people that I don't know and don't want anything to do with. I'm independent. I'm a free thinker. I'm my own man. And this one was funny. That means you're Y-O-U-R, not Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. That means you're gay, closet queer. Can somebody tell me where the correlation is? Because I don't want gay people commenting on, I don't want gay men commenting on my posts, commenting thirsty comments on my posts. That means I'm closet queer. This is why I say people are stupid. This is why I don't engage with people. You know, every time I engage with social justice warriors or anyone who reasons through their emotions and are rational and logical and emotional, I engage just for the fun. I know they're not gonna beat me. I'm like Vegeta when he fought Broly. This is literally what it looks like when I engage with social justice warriors and emotional individuals who just say irrational, logical shit. This is what it looks like.
You're not half bad. This might end up being a pretty good warm-up.
Waste any breath, and it's that easy. They make it too easy. Now, Black Twitter. This was really, really funny to me because Black Twitter is super emotional and Black Twitter is super racist. If you guys go on Black Twitter and see the things that Black Twitter puts out, Black Twitter is the equivalent of the Shade Room on Twitter. If you guys follow the Shade Room on Instagram, you know how racist the black people are on the Shade Room in the comments. Black Twitter is the same. Some girl tweeted, "White boy gonna inbox me trying to slide. Boy, this water fountain is for coloreds only." This water fountain is for colors only. First of all, that's not a compliment because the way our water fountains was when it was only for coloreds, it's like Flint, Michigan. If that's the kind of water you serving down there, nah, I'm not trying to get a paramecium or amoeba, and I'm not trying to contract no microbials, none at all. So, but I responded, I'd never limit my mating opportunities to just one phenotype. Y'all racist. Ooh. I knew that was gonna set the black community off on Black Twitter. I knew it. And they start going crazy. First thing somebody said, "Somebody come get their coon." Man, somebody come get their coon. Somebody come get the coon ass nigga.
Coon chip will activate. It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
That's they massa. That fake ass psychologist, Umar Johnson. My psychology degree is more legit than his. What the hell is a coon chip? If that's the case, then maybe the coon chip need to be activated in more black people. Maybe that'll help us be more rational. Maybe more black people need the coon chip activated so we can see more black people exercise logical rationales, better critical assessment and thinking skills, critical reasoning skills, be in the STEM field more. Maybe the violent crime rate will go down. Maybe we'll stop responding with emotion to every little thing that we're sensitive to. Maybe we can finally let some of that blue pill indoctrination go and get on some red pill real life shit. Maybe we should aim to turn on the coon chip. So wherever these mystical white people are who have brainwashed, because I've never talked to any of these white people, but if that's what the coon chip does, it brainwashes us into being more objective, more analytical, more logical. Maybe the marriage rates will increase again in the black community. Maybe we'll get better jobs. Maybe the divorce rates will decrease. So it might not be a bad idea. Maybe we should turn on that coon chip. Mine's turned on. Because I feel good with the way I see the world. I'm glad I see the world for what it is. I can't imagine thinking like a social justice warrior or some indoctrinated individual continuing to believe in things that have been disproven and invalidated, nullified and negated. I can't imagine having a mindset like that. We imprison ourselves with that type of thinking when you're not open to reality, when you want to continue to believe what you want to believe, regardless of the evidence that you've been presented with that contradicts what you already believe. So maybe that coon chip do need to be activated. So if your coon chip has been activated, like this video, throw in some comments. Be my coon brother. Because we tired of talking like this right here. We tired of talking like this. See, when your coon chip activated, you don't talk like this no more. You learn proper grammar skills. You learn how to use punctuation. You learn how to carry on a conversation. And people know what you're saying. When your coon chip activated, you can make bold moves that you never made before. When your coon chip activated, the world don't look at you like you retarded. When your coon chip activated, that's when you become a real nigga, man. You feel me? That's when you become a real nigga, man. So activate your coon chip. Is that what they trying to say? Activate it. It's supposed to be a manipulative, shaming word. It's supposed to make me feel bad about not only liking black people. I don't know. I don't know what that word exactly means. I hear it tossed around a lot, but it has no real context to it. It has no real meaning. It has no substance. It has no depth, and it absolutely means nothing. I'm not offended by those kind of things. I had a black girlfriend in the first grade. By the time I got to the third grade, I went to a more integrated and diverse school. And my next crush was a Korean girl. I love the shit out that girl. My next crush, a white girl. Love the shit out of her too. Dated black girls when I got to high school. Dated Latina girls. I date any ethnicity as long as she looks good. I don't care about no phenotype. That's what's wrong with the black community now. They really believe that races are some subspecies of human being. Like we're dog breeds or some shit. And that's sad. It's just a phenotype. It's just the outside physical characteristics. The genotype is essentially the same. We're all extremely similar regardless of the phenotype. There's no distinct genotype that corresponds to a race. You can't look at a skeleton of a dead person and tell what kind of race it was. Stupidity. Another girl said, "You stupid. That's why white men keep locking y'all asses up behind bars. White men do not want former slaves with big penises with his white women." That is why this is still happening. And look at the pictures. Like, look, that's why we still being hanged. That's why we still being whipped. That's why we still... Wait, let's go back for a second. She said, do not want former slaves. Who's a former slave? If you're a former slave watching this video, go to the comment section and tell me, when did you escape? Go to the comment section and let me know what plantation you worked on. If you're a former slave. I'm not a former slave. I don't know any former slaves. You know, my issue with a lot of people, besides the fact that they're stupid, is that they honestly believe that their stupidity is truth. I'm not one to be controlled. I'm a pretty intelligent guy. I'm not one to be controlled. I'm not one to be manipulated. I'm extremely stoic. I'm extremely unbothered. And I'm going to be me regardless. If y'all don't like the things I say, take me to jail. Throw away the key. I ain't afraid that I ain't going there, because this whole thing is about me. Like, the gay community going to get happy if I say that. They're going to get extremely happy. And I'm not trying to put anything else in their delusional ass minds about their logic and rationale when it comes to somebody being gay. People just demonstrate poor critical thinking skills. And it's largely on the left. It's largely social justice warriors. Because they do nothing but reason through their emotions. They don't even realize that logic supersedes emotion. Logic is the opposite of emotion. And as a logical man, it's not easy to get me emotional. I don't conform to anybody's style of thinking. You know, one of my favorite poems, out of the night that covers me, black is the pit from pole to pole. I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutches of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror to shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged the punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul, an independent thinker. That's who I am. I'm going to say what I want. I'm going to say what I please. I'm going to do whatever I feel. And ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And that's just the reality of it. So if you don't like it, take me to Judge Judy, fool. And get the hell on out my face. Over and out.